Burnham and Tyler are also given a moment to reflect on life on Pahvo and consider a future where the war is over and Starfleet has won, until Burnham raises the very valid point that she was sentenced to life imprisonment at the beginning of the series. Right now, it's only the war that's stopping her from seeing the punishment through, which makes the fact that Burnham is fighting so fervently to end the war all the more admirable. Related article: Star Trek Discovery vs. the Orville, which is best? This shows itself again when Burnham and Tyler's burgeoning romance allows them to briefly entertain the idea that the needs of the few or the one can be just as important as the needs of the many. It's a nice thought, but ultimately both Burnham and Tyler's actions show they know otherwise, and both fight to ensure their mission is a success, even if they disagree on how to do it. With Saru drawn in by the peaceful planet, Tyler takes over as senior officer and shows a desire to go against Starfleet protocol if it suits them. That, alongside the fact that Tyler later admits he wants to hurt all the Klingons who hurt him, highlights a new character quirk for Tyler, hinting at a darker side to the character that hasn't been touched on before. Copyright CBS Netflix, but we can't stay on Pahvo forever, and this week's episode saw the return of the Klingons themselves, with El-Rel recovering from being attacked by Tyler in episode 5 and now apparently trying to pledge her allegiance to Cole, offering to get information out of the captured Admiral Cornwell to prove her loyalty. The fact that El-Rel then turns around to Cornwell and claims she wants to defect is an interesting development, but it's one that promptly goes nowhere as the pair's short-lived team-up is quickly discovered and Cornwell is taken out of the equation completely, apparently killed by El-Rel. The Klingon storyline has never been the most exciting, but hopefully next week will bring all the half-formed story threads and ideas back into some sort of order. El-Rel clearly has a bigger role to play. She's appeared conveniently throughout the series with ties to several characters, from smuggling VOQ away from Cole's vengeful plans to forming an attachment to Tyler during his Klingon imprisonment. Considering her connection now to Admiral Cornwell too, and having shared with Cole the knowledge that Discovery is Starfleet's biggest weapon, El-Rel is going into the finale a key player. But then again, if she doesn't appear in the episode at all, at this point that also wouldn't be surprising. Copyright CBS Netflix. With so much going on, the episode just about has enough time to also gloss over the Stamets storyline too, briefly touching on his post-spore drive confusion and reiterating that the spore drive technology is generating ill effects too, which will no doubt have consequences for the Discovery in the near future. More disappointing than moving over this storyline so quickly though is the fact that Stamets also reveals that sometimes he doesn't know where or when he is, which introduces some gloriously sci-fi ideas but doesn't leave the audience with a lot of time to enjoy them. See this pacem. Bellum may have been a choppy episode, but it has led the series into its mid-season finale on a strong note and set up the scene for an epic confrontation between the Discovery and the Klingons to follow. Although, as strong as the characters are when they're given the spotlight and individual stories, here's hoping that Into the Forest I Go is the one to bring the entire ensemble cast together in a powerful way. Star Trek Discovery airs on CBS All Access in the US and Netflix in the UK. Want up to the minute entertainment news and features? Just hit like on our Digital Spy Facebook page and follow on our @DigitalSpy Twitter account and you're all set.